This week, I'm going to talk with my dad about Christmas.
Hey, I'm Dad.
He's the fifth.
Yep.
What is your favorite Christmas tradition growing up?
Christmas Eve, we used to go to my great aunt's house. We kind of didn't really look forward to it, but it was all part of the tradition. And so my aunt used to give us money. She was my great aunt. And her mom, she wasn't really a relative, but we call her Granny. And she used to knit these little socks or booties or mittens. And then driving back, we used to mess with my younger brother Philip and say, hey, there's Rudolph, we better get home, because it was dark. And so that was kind of fun.
Well, my favorite Christmas tradition growing up, which would be right now, we don't really have a solid Christmas tradition, really. Normally we have a bunch of family over Christmas Eve night, and we open lots of presents, and then we just open presents from the parents on Christmas morning. Alright, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, it would probably have to be Elf.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say too.
But since Star Wars is coming out tomorrow, well, it's already out, The Force Awakens. And we're seeing it tomorrow.
It's not really, yeah, we are. It's not really a Christmas movie.
No,
though.
but it's coming out during Christmas, so it's going to be my new favorite Christmas movie.
So what is your favorite thing in general, just about Christmas?
I just like the whole idea of gift giving. We're celebrating Christmas because Christ was born. Jesus was a gift from God, and the wise men came and brought gifts, and that's pretty cool. So I like all the gifts part. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe.
You can do lots of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's off screen. Yeah, baby.
My favorite part about Christmas is just all of it almost. Just because, all the lights and the decorations.
Man, the lights are cool.
Just, you can feel it's Christmassy.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
There's Christmas in the air!
I was so jazzed today, getting ready for the day. I was listening for The Force Awakens. I was listening to the theme track.
He's excited.
I don't think I've ever listened to a theme track of a movie. Ever.
Last question. What was the present you remembered the most? Not just because, your favorite present, but just, the present you still remember, even if you didn't.
For, Christmas or
Christmas,
ever?
Yeah.
I got these race car tracks when I was younger, and they kind of, over time, those race car tracks, those electric ones, zip around and just go in circles. And it was a lot of fun because you had a little, looked like a little gun with a trigger, and it was just zip around.
Yeah,
you go as fast.
I haven't really done much with those, but don't those get boring after a while? You're just.
I don't know. I guess it's like NASCAR. What about yours? What was your?
It's probably either my first iPod or the Tracker.
You guys were pretty stoked about your first.
I was so excited.
You're hyperventilating.
And my Tracker, if you haven't heard what that is, it's like a remote control car that has a camera on it, and I really wanted it. It was kind of expensive, so I didn't think you guys would get it for me. And then you did, and I was shocked.
Do you have a bad memory of Christmas?
I remember one year, it was our last house, and we lived next to our grandparents, and we were bringing food back and forth. We were bringing food from their house to our house because we were gonna have a big dinner. And so we were running back and forth, and I ran and I tripped, and
Ouch.
we had really rough concrete.
Yeah.
So I fell on my hands, and they got really bloody, and it hurt. And so Christmas Eve night, my hands hurt when I was opening presents. So that was probably it. What about you?
So we went to my great aunt's, and they gave us this little, I don't know, it's like a homemade doll. We were playing catch with it in the living room in front of the tree, and my folks were on a long distance call with her family in Newfoundland, and we had this big fireplace, and it had all these little candles with, those glass little things that go over the candles. Well, I threw it, and it hit that thing and broke. So my folks, you hear this crash, and I was really scared, man. I was probably 10 or 11. Cool. I turned out okay. So,
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about it. Unless you have anything else.
I think so.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
I'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Bye.
Man, these hats are hot.
They are pretty warm, man. If you're cold, just put on an elf hat.